No, we're moving out.
First off, I want to know, why have you been spying on me and my family since the first of last year?
The first of last year.
The very first video that you guys started spying on me with shows 1/1/2023. When our fence was up, you guys were out back of our house when the fence was still up. But what I am here to say, Nick, is this. Is that you do need to stop all this.
Why?
Because I'm not a threat to you, man. Do I really look like I have the ability to do any of that? I mean, come on, dude. I don't own any weapons. The only fucking thing I own is a sword that's fucking wood. That can't even do any fucking damage, even if I fucking really wanted to, man. I'm not a freaking threat to you.
Well, so why do you act like one?
The only reason why I make these death threats is because of how you treat me, man. It's what you do. How you attack me every day and you push me over and over and over. That's why I do that shit, man.
So, Chance, here's the difference.
No, there is no difference.
No, well, you should listen to me here. Maybe we'll get somewhere. Maybe. What do you have to lose? So here's the deal.
Right now,
you're interrupting me, Chance.
Honestly, right now, I have every fucking thing to lose. I have my fucking house to lose.
Yeah, that's true.
But what I want to know, dude, is why do you feel like you have to go through with this? Why do you feel like you have to bomb my family's home?
Well, here's the deal, Chance. So I think we're in a situation here where it's kind of like Israel and Palestine. And the difference is that one of the sides has an air force and the other...
I want to know why you feel like you have to try to attack my family's home.
Well, you would do the same to me if you could.
No, I would not.
Yeah, you would.
No, honestly, in all dead honesty, I would not do half the shit that you've done to me.
You absolutely would. You're just not capable of it.
Like I said, I am not a fucking threat to you. I mean, look at you, dude. You're what, 300 pounds?
Sure.
Easily?
Yeah. But you threaten to kill me every day.
That's because of what you do, man. I mean, come on, dude. You threatened to blow up my mom's house.
Chance.
You threatened to blow up my family's freaking house, for God's sakes, man.
Well,
you're literally attempting to blow up my family's house. Man. What do you expect? No. If you had just fucking left me alone all those years ago, after I turned you down, we wouldn't be in this position.
So is that what
we wouldn't be here? If you had just left me alone, I would never have raged out. I would have never done any of the shit that you...
How many people have you threatened to kill over the years?
Not very many, I can tell you that.
Like, give me a number.
Honestly, I'd say probably just you. I mean, look at this shit right now, man. This right here is all I fucking have right now, dude. Yeah. Those 5 bags right there, you see that? Those 5 bags, that's my whole life in those bags.
Yeah.
Right there, that's my fucking life in those bags. Everything that I hold dear is in those bags.
What's in those bags?
That's all I fucking got, man.
What's in those bags?
Personal shit that you don't need to fucking know about, dude. Dude, that is literally my whole life in those bags. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. That is my whole life in those bags, man. I am not a threat to you at all. And I'm sorry about making the death threats towards you, but dude, what do you expect when you try to bully someone into doing something that they do not want to do? When somebody says leave them alone, you leave them alone. You don't continue to do shit like what you've been doing to me and my family and my friends over the past 7 years, dude. Enough is enough. I'm just trying to get my...
How many kids have you threatened to kill?
I'm just trying to get my... Dude, I'm just trying to get my...
You tried to kill Kate's kids, remember?
No, I did not.
You did, dude. The poisonous snakes.
Poisonous things. Oh, and just for the record, while we are on all this topic of shit, I do want to make it known that I did not, and I repeat, I did not have anything to do with the assassination of Donald Trump. I know a lot of people...
No one thinks that you do. No one believes...
Well, that's the thing. I don't. Dude, I was here at home when that happened. I didn't even know about it until next day. I had no idea. And
Okay.
so somebody told me the next day, like, hey, did you see what happened? I was like, no. And then that's when they told me what was going on.
Read this.
Here's the thing. I had nothing to do.
Read this.
No, it does not. Because two wrongs do not make a right.
Well, no one's. I've never threatened to kill anyone.
What you have done to me and my family over these last 7 years is unforgivable.
Well, here we are. What are you going to do?
It really is, dude. Listen. When I told you to leave me alone, you should have just left me alone.
Well, it's okay for you to threaten people's lives and try to harm them, but it's not okay.
What do you expect when you push somebody into a corner, Nick? I mean, come on, dude. You tried to blackmail me. You tried to make me do shit that I didn't want to do with the whole dancing and singing thing. You tried to blackmail me into that shit. And when I didn't do it, you went after my friends and my family. All because I want to do what you wanted. And now, as a result, you're here doing this shit.
So you're wrong.
All because I won't do what you want.
Got the first wrong.
Why do you feel like that you have to, why do you feel like I have to do something for you in order for you to not do this shit to my family or our home?
When during the record deal era, you would threaten to kill my family and slit their throats and make me walk.
That's because you were still doing the same shit you're doing now back then, dude. You need to understand that you can't force somebody to do something that they don't want to do. That's not how
you can't force me to not do something.
That's not how the world works, Nick. That's not how the world works.
The world works through negotiation. Okay.
You attacked that poor kid that was severely special needs and tried to make him drink bleach. Why the fuck would you do something that fucked up? Why?
He likes it.
Dude, he clearly could not tell right from wrong. Clearly.
Can you tell right from wrong?
All together there. But yet you sit here and you try to force it upon him. Why? You did to him just like you did to that potato guy. Why?
They like it.
But not you, do you?
You bullied me for far too long that it's tough
how
for me.
How have I ever bullied you, Nick? I have not bullied you.
You're trying to kill me all the time. Call me a name.
Nick, what do you expect when you threaten to set my family's house on fire and you threaten to
You brought it to this point, Chance.
No, I did not. You brought it to this point.
I just have an opinion on you.
You brought it to this point.
Chance, all I do.
Shut the hell up, dude.
Don't talk to me like that. All I do is express my opinion on you, which are basically facts.
You brought it to this point by not leaving me alone.
Like I'm allowed to express my opinion.
If you had left me alone when I said to leave me alone, and you made that pass to me after I told you that no, I'm not interested. You
really think that I'm like romantic.
But why do you feel like you had to push it to this point? I don't understand. Why did you feel like you had?
Well, there's been long periods of time where I have ignored you, and you would still talk shit on me and blame me for all your problems.
It's because it's true. I'm only speaking the truth. You are the root of my problems. You are the reason why I've not been able to have a normal life, Nick.
I've left you alone for like 6 months plus at a time.
Nick, you have literally made it to where I can't do anything. Yeah, you might not be directly involved with N-Word Boy and William, but I know you still run with them.
And so I can read a message from Sarah. Okay, so he threatened my kids, but it's not okay for you to put his family because two wrongs right. But he brought your family into it because you brought his family into it. So if you were the first one to wrong by bringing his family into it, then his wrong is the second wrong. So you shouldn't have done it.
And I get that. And like I said, dude, like I told you, Nick, I'm sorry for the fucked up shit, but dude, you need to realize that you are literally putting people's lives in real danger. I am not a threat. Well, let's put it this way, Nick. Even if I wanted to, how am I going to do that? I don't have a car. I don't drive. How can I do any of those things? Even if I wanted to, how could I?
I remember I was just hanging out at my Airbnb and just minding my business, and you came hurtling at me, trying to kill me.
I was not trying to kill you.
You were there. You told me I wasn't supposed to be there.
Because you showed up to my house unannounced several times before, dude.
Well, so if you showed up
before you showed up unannounced. One of those times One of those times I didn't even know you were.
You invited me over every time. You're like, show up here, motherfucker. Show up, and I'll give you a taste of your own medicine. You invited me.
That doesn't mean you have to show up. You need to understand.
You invited me, Chance, but you invited me. You invited me.
Not every single time. The one time you did
invited
without
me.
me. No, there was a couple times where you showed up and I did not invite you. There were a couple times that you showed up unannounced, not welcome here.
I was also running for mayor as well.
No, it's because.
Well, actually, I was. I was handing out Gatorades to homeless people. I was buying pizzas for battered women's shelter.
Yeah, but the thing is, dude, you showed up here.
Look, dude, I was making a difference in your community. I was being a good guy and helping people in your community, something you never do.
Dude, you specifically.
What do you do for your community, Chance? What do you do for anyone?
Dude, you specifically.
What do you do for anyone, Chance? Much less your own community.
Dude, you showed up to fuck with me.
No, that's not true.
Actually, it is, and I can get Saren to verify it too.
She ignores you.
Dude, I have talked to her about this situation, and she can and will tell the police the same thing. If they have a detective there to question her, she will say the exact same thing that I am saying.
Oh yeah, you have an excuse for everything. You have a justification for everything you do, no matter how bad it is.
What I have done is justifiable, Nick. Look at what you put my family through.
Think so?
Look at what you put me through.
Well, your dad's a rapist. And he was looking like a soccer boy's. It was sick.
So what? Who cares?
Who cares? I mean, no, dude, that's wrong. That's wrong.
No, it's not wrong, dude. My biological father served his time. Y'all need to leave him the fuck alone.
But he got out and he started stalking kids.
So if he was doing that, that's not your place to do anything. That's the police. That's their job to handle it, not yours.
Well, they weren't doing anything, so.
How do you know? You don't know what they were or weren't doing. You don't know that.
They weren't doing anything.
You don't know that, Nick. That's the thing.
Oh,
you
so
don't think about your actions. You don't think about your actions before you do them, dude. You really don't.
I don't.
Okay. You're sitting here plotting to bomb my fucking house, dude. And I'm sorry, but I'm not negotiating with you on that. You are going to stop, and you will not attack my house.
No, not like this. Nope. No, sir.
And took a step back and left me alone instead of doing all this.
You ever wonder why the police don't care about you and won't help you? I'm just wondering.
That's the thing, dude. You and William Edward, boy, y'all just don't care.
No, let's just change the subject for a second.
Why?
You wonder why the police don't care about you?
I don't give a fuck why they don't care, dude. I really don't care.
Well, now you're in the position that you're in, and you're helpless, and you only have yourself to blame.
No, I have you to blame, Nick.
Oh,
You're the one that made me into the monster that I was.
Dude, you've done so much monstrous shit before I even knew you, so stop.
Nick, I never wanted to be that monster that you made me into.
So let's talk about strangling your grandmother. Did I make you do that?
No, let's not talk about that.
Right, so shut up, then. You're full of shit, dude.
No, you made me
You're absolutely full of shit. You're full of shit.
Nick, you made me into a fucking monster that I never wanted to be. I was never this angry or
Who made you strangle your grandmother?
I was never. No,
Who
stop.
made you strangle your grandmother?
Nick, shut the fuck up.
No, we're talking about character. Who made you strangle your grandmother, Chance?
Nick, shut your fucking mouth.
Who made you strangle your grandmother?
Nick, I went to fucking counseling for a year.
Yeah, but who made you do that?
Went down, and guess what? I haven't done it since. Now leave it alone.
Who made you do that?
No, leave that shit alone.
Who made you do that? No, I'm trying to figure out who made you do that. Because I make you do all the terrible things that you do, right?
Nick,
who made you do that?
Pushed me to those positions.
I pushed you to strangling your grandmother? I didn't know you.
All the threats towards you.
No, so I made you strangle your grandmother. I didn't know you.
We're not talking about that.
We're talking about character. I make you do everything bad. It doesn't make any sense.
We are not talking about the shit.
No, well, we are. We're talking about your character and how I make you do everything bad. You've lived the same life you lived since you were 12.
And that's where you're wrong, dude.
What's the difference?
Do you not understand how?
What's the difference?
You want to know the difference? As a kid, you played games for fun. And as a kid growing up, I always wanted a job doing video game stuff as a kid. And then when YouTube came around and I saw gaming stuff popping up, I thought, maybe I could do this. And that's what I was doing before you came along. I was making good content. I was doing music. I was not a threat to nobody. I wasn't. I was minding my own business.
So wait a second. But so you still play video games, but you still don't get paid for it. There's no difference.
Yes, there is a difference, dude.
So you play video games, right?
The difference is you and William and N-word boy, every time I start to get somewhere, you guys screw me over.
You should be making millions of dollars playing video games, but if it wasn't for us, you'd be doing it.
Yeah, if it wasn't for you guys reporting my streams, getting me banned for no reason, falsely reporting me, doing all this stupid shit, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in. I would if y'all would just leave me the hell alone and let me do my shit without being attacked, I would be making real money right now. People would actually see a side of me that's actually good, that is not violent. But I know how you operate, Nick.
So you feel entitled to make a living playing video games, but you're not very good at video games.
Who cares? Who gives a fuck if I'm good or not? Nobody gives a fuck, dude. That's what you're not understanding. Do you know how many major YouTubers that are good at video games fuck up all the time? It's actually quite common.
You're like really bad at them.
That's your perspective, though, Nick.
Yeah.
That's not the perspective of the rest of the world. That's your perspective.
Yeah, right. So,
no, it is not the perspective of the rest of the world. That is your perspective, Nick. Never fucking would.
You hurt my feelings when you call me names and threaten me.
Hey, dude, did you ever start to think that maybe if you would just leave me alone, stop making videos about me?
Well, I have left you alone, but you continue to talk about me. There's a reason people don't like you.
Do what?
There's a reason people don't like you.
Yeah, because you made me out to be this monster.
No.
Like I said, Nick, you are going to leave my family alone.
I'm not, dude. I'm not like this.
Well, I'm sorry to say it is going to have to be like this. Like I said, Nick, I am not a threat to you at all whatsoever. At all. Never have, never was.
Ask yourself, so Sarah makes a great point. You have 0 people willing to stand behind you and help you, except for Sally and Ed.
Have you ever thought, Nick, that maybe...
Well, how many people help me? How many people stand behind me? It's not just me either. It's you. It's you. The common denominator is you. There's a whole community built around people that hate you for how big of a piece of shit you are, right?
Nick, I am not a piece of shit.
You are.
I'm really not. But because of motherfuckers like you,
dude.
out to be that way, dude. No. I am not a piece of shit. No matter
when I've left you alone, it's continued to go on, and chance it'll never stop either because of you, unless you change, and you never will. You're incapable of taking accountability. You're just incapable of it.
Maybe if you and all your friends left me alone and stopped mass reporting my shit falsely on every site that I go to try to actually
be making millions of dollars playing video games? I don't think so.
So you don't, that right there just shows that you don't want me to do better. That's exactly what that fucking
playing video games isn't going to do anything, dude. It's just not.
You don't fucking know that. You don't know that.
So your ticket is to play video games. Like it's all.
My ticket is to do whatever kind of content I want to make.
Well, sure, you can.
I should be allowed to do whatever I want without you or your.
Well, I can too. We both can. We both have that right. You both have the right to make whatever kind of content.
Why do you feel like you have to falsely report me to every site that I go to try to?
I've never done that. I've never done that personally.
You have.
Not me.
Several times. You've done it with Twitch. You've done it with Kick.
I've never actually.
You and William and N-word boy, you guys come in. You falsely report me for ban evading when it's not ban evading. It's just you guys not wanting me to make a decent living, doing something that I truly enjoy.
You've made $100 in your life playing video games.
I love.
In your whole life, you've made $100 playing video games.
Nick, right now with this shit that you're pulling with my house, you're going down a route that you might not be able
or not. That's why I'm giving you every out. That's why I'm giving you every out. I don't chance. Once
Nick,
like
you don't
Once I give the go ahead, this
Nick, I don't think you understand the level of trouble that you could be in if you went through with this.
Well, I'm not telling anyone to do anything directly.
Actually, you are, and I have full-on proof of it.
Ooh.
I have screenshots and I have video.
Well, luckily the police don't care about you. They hate you, just like everyone else does.
That's what you think, and that's not what you know. And
so you're just like a bitch, basically. You're just kind of like you're all talk. You're all talk, right?
You need to tell your friend.
How many threats have you made towards me? So you're all talk?
I'm not gonna have this discussion with you.
So
I got shit that I have to fucking do. Because of you, Nick, I have to prepare to put my life in 5 fucking bags and
they're already in bags.
All because of you. I have to be ready to leave this fucking house at a moment's notice. So yeah, thanks a lot.
If I were you, I would have already left, to be honest.
So yeah, thanks a lot for ruining my life.
Oh. Dude, the guy's just the world's fucking worst. Yeah, so it was weird. It's like, Marty, everything's different. When I was 12, I would play video games for fun. But now I play video games hoping to make a living from it. They know what's going on. And the fucked up thing is he won't just dance to save his entire family from hellfire. You know what I mean? Like, how selfish can you be? Is this real life, dude? The guy's walking around with a paintball gun looking for the Akron Royal Air Force. You'll see him go looking around in the bushes for a little bit, presumably to look for for audio detection drones. Like, and this could all be avoided in multiple ways. One, he could get off the internet. He could do that. That'd be a possibility. He refuses to. He absolutely refuses to. I guess the only other alternative would be he could dance. He could put on his blue suede shoes and dance. And funnily enough, like, that's the one thing that he's good at. It's wild. Absolutely wild. He missed it, by the way. If he went up the pipe, like right behind, I can't really circle it, then maybe, but it's not in the bushes. It's definitely not in the bushes. Better luck next time.